All right, welcome everybody to another Dockyard video. I'm Lord Zath, and we're going to take a look at the construction of this ship, the Daisen, the Tier 9 Japanese battleship. She was built in patch 12.3 and finished halfway through patch 12.4. She's actually almost done. You can only build her for a few more days, if I recall. Let me see here. Where is it? 7 more days from the time of this video recording. Now, some of you might be wondering if she's worth getting or not. Honestly, real quick, I don't want to make too much time doing a review, but very quick, I'd say, sure. If you enjoy a flanking, kind of a sniper build in this ship, then you'll enjoy the Daisen. So think of her as an Amagi that has torpedoes. Those torpedoes are quite nice at 10-kilometer range. The guns are okay. You know, armor layout isn't the greatest, and you show broadside and you get citadel slapped pretty easily. But she's still a pretty fun ship. I will warn you real briefly that a lot of people like to go for a secondary build with her because her secondaries reach out pretty far base at 7.3. With commander skills and all that, of course, that gives you the ability to go really far out and reach with those secondaries. Let me show you real quick with the secondary captain. Now you're at 8.8. Then I, of course, have to change slot 3 to secondaries. And then all of a sudden, we're at that very familiar 10-kilometer. Add on top of that the secondary flag, and you get the idea. Now we're at 10.5. So a lot of people might be tempted to do that because your torpedoes reach 10 kilometers. Now your secondaries reach about that range. The only problem with that is this ship is not a brawler. So if you are going to pick her up, I would highly recommend speccing her as a standard battleship with your standard battleship commander. Makes it very comfortable because whatever you use for your Japanese battleship line works quite nicely. As an alternative, we have the Japanese battle cruisers that have been announced. So 6 months to a year from now, you very well might see some other ships that have very similar characteristics to the Daisen in this game. So food for thought. All right, let me, before I forget, just put that back on. And let's go into the dockyard. Now, I haven't opened up the dockyard, and I do this on purpose, because I want to be able to capture for you guys, the viewers, that feeling of jumping in the first time and see what it gives you and all that. So we're going to go into it. I'm going to complete whatever phases I need to in order to pick it up. I think if I remember right, I went ahead and just grabbed the boosters at the start. I do have the premium battle pass, although I don't know if I will get to that extra stages in the battle pass. As you can see, I completed stage 5 of the dockyard. So here we go. I'm going to take a look at it, we'll complete it, and then we're going to do several runs with watching the ship get built. So let's go. And there we go. There's our Daisen. Event ends in 15 days. Combat missions are available for another 6 days, 14 hours. So, if you want her that badly, you'll have to use doubloons afterwards. Now, this thing's going to automatically just start constructing the ship. As you can see, I have a certain number of stages already constructed. One of the things that I really like about the game is they've done a very nice job of designing the dockyard and animating the ship and all that. There's a list of phases here, and as you can see, there's 34 total phases. Once you run out, you can then purchase additional phases for doubloons. If you complete the ship and then you complete other tasks later, there's typically a bonus resource. I think for this time around it is steel. But it is kind of nice watching the ship get built, constructed. Now, while it's being built, let's talk a little bit about this area. This is the Kure shipyard. This is near Hiroshima, Japan. This is the inland sea that you are looking at. And it's a very famous area. As a matter of fact, it's where the Yamato was famously built, I believe. Let me look around. I believe the Yamato was constructed, I think where this transport ship is. I think that's where the Yamato was originally constructed. Today, you can go to Kure. They have a museum to the Yamato. They also have a museum to the Japanese Marine Self-Defense Force. Very worth checking those out. In the Yamato Museum, they have a, what is it, like 1/10 scale? Or it's a ginormous model, regardless of the scale, of the Yamato. And you can walk all around it, 360 degrees, and go up 1-2 floors, I believe, and even down 1 floor. So you can see the model from like so many different angles. And there's a ramp that just circles all around the ship. It's really well done. And they do have a lot of discussion about the technologies required in order to build the Yamato and stuff. So if you're ever going to Japan and you're planning on heading to the Hiroshima region, definitely worth checking out Kure and going into that dockyard. On the way there, I would highly recommend also going to the Mazda factory. It's really darn close to Kure. That is a big ship. And of course they float the ship. For those of you guys who aren't familiar, once you've built the hull, or once they've built the hull, they will typically float the ship. Obviously make sure that the ship is watertight, because that would be embarrassing if it wasn't. Any sort of repairs that need to be taken care of are done. And then they'll add to it pretty much everything else on top. You'll see the turrets going a little bit. We just saw the secondaries go in. It's one of the things that I do enjoy about the dockyard, just watching the ship get constructed. And you can control the camera. One thing I wish that Wargaming would do is allow you, the player, the viewer, to control the sun. Why can't we have day-night cycles? You know, watch it get constructed at nighttime with lights all over it would be really pretty. Watching it at sunsets get constructed would be awesome. Being able to move the sun from shining on the rear of the ship towards the bow of the ship would be kind of nice, just for taking screenshots, you know, lighting purposes, etc., etc. And it looks to me like I will get to stage 29, and then I will have to complete the rest of the ship. Really cool looking at that tripod mast setup there. Really fun. Oh, actually, I'm a little bit farther, aren't I? Okay. Maybe I'll get all the way finished with the Daisen and won't have to spend doubloons. That'd be kind of nice. Spent some time grinding out potential damage today. A couple hours in co-op. Was able to get done with a couple of those tokens, the shipbuilding tokens, or what do you want to call it. So that might very well have saved me some doubloons. People that know me know I don't like spending doubloons unless I absolutely have to. Always fun looking at operations for catapult planes and that sort of thing. Oh, well, I guess I completed it. Neat. She is. You have completed all stages and can now obtain Daisen. Yay! And we'll go ahead and collect the reward. Look at all the stuff and things that I got. That's excitement. And there you have it. Okay, so one other thing I want to do real quick. I was talking on stream with Killervin, and he mentioned how the music sounds very cliche-ish. So let's go ahead and turn the port music on. I usually don't have port music playing, but maybe I should do that because the music's good. Get to the dockyard. Okay. So anyways, I'm gonna take a couple of screenshots because many people know me as the screenshot dude. So let's go ahead and take a couple of screenshots of the ship in dock. And it should be good enough. Okay, so I'm gonna be quiet now. And what we're going to do is I'm going to watch the shipbuilding process from the beginning. The first time around, I am not going to do any changes to the camera. And there she is. All right, folks, we're going to do one more time. This time, I'm going to hold down right mouse button and try to move my camera around to catch some of the action, look at things more up close and personal, all that good stuff. I'd love to hear from you guys if this is something you enjoy, if you'd like me to do more of this, less of it, certain things you like, don't like. Feedback is always welcome. And if you made it this far in the video, I think that what are we at, 21 minutes and 25 seconds? Do me a favor, just say something in the YouTube video comment section and say hello. Always fun to see who the diehards are, who got all the way through this. Here we go. And there you have it. Full construction of the Daisen. I'd love to hear from you guys. What's the favorite thing of doing this? What do you like seeing the most going in together for the ship? I think for me, it's the propulsion. Seeing all the boilers and the turbines that go into place kind of helps you get a better appreciation for everything that's required in order to make the ship go. The turrets are fun too, but this time around, the turrets were all prefabricated, so they just kind of dropped in, which is, that's alright, but I think some of the other ships being built, you know, watching the turret, like the actual guns, barrels get loaded in, and then everything else around it, kind of neat, but hey, maybe that's the way the Japanese actually did plan on building the turret, I don't know. But, in any case, very fun ship to watch get constructed. I was looking at those torpedoes, and I was like, all right, when are those torpedoes going to be added? And they weren't added towards till the very end, really. But, yeah, there you go. Well, guys, I hope you found this video useful, helpful, exciting, fun, whatever. I have a feeling that years from now, people might still be coming back and looking through all these dockyards and thinking, wow, look how far we've come. So, until next time, guys, I'm Lord Zath. Thanks for coming. Thanks for checking things out. Leave a comment, like, all that good stuff. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Take care, everybody.